Alright, hello, this is Warlord Nipple. This is my first video, so if you have any ideas on how to make this better or how to improve it, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to do a military tutorial for this first video because it will be a fast little explanation of how the military in the game works. It's pretty simple once you actually know how it works. Most people don't really seem to know how this works, and a lot of other people who do tutorials don't. They know how the basic game mechanics work, but they don't know stuff that might be this level of advanced. I've looked up a lot of little wiki pages and things like that, and I've been playing since Europe Universalist 2, so I've pretty much figured out how all the fighting mechanics work. Now, if we go over here to military, you see the easiest way to see these is these little pips. Well, that's what they're called, pips. One is fire, one is shock, and one is morale. Now, there'll be several battle phases when you go into a battle. You can always see them. The easiest way to see them, here, I'll just show you. Let's move my army down here. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah, this will show. There we go. Right now we're in the fire phase. That's why we're getting the fire bonus right here, and then it'll alternate to shock and back to fire. Those are the two phases of battle, and morale affects the entire battle. And like here it says 2.7, and we get that from the military technology, and also each unit has its own morale pip. See, morale 1 of 1 down there below fire and shock. And what will happen for each of these units is cavalry is always on the side. See, your front infantry unit attacks straight ahead. It attacks the unit right in front of it and the units to its sides. And cavalry will always be on the sides of your units, assuming they get there on time and you don't have all the row of infantry. And they attack 5 units. So for these cavalry, because they don't have enough units to attack. But that's why you want cavalry, because they can flank and they attack many more units at once. And your units only get hurt if they're being attacked by another unit. Like this cavalry, for instance, this cavalry is attacking these 2 units, and he's only being attacked by this cavalry. So I'm only taking damage from this one cavalry unit. And it's not even direct. The guy in the middle takes the most damage. So my unit is directly attacking this cavalry. This little slash, that means cavalry. He's directly attacking who's doing the most. But what I've noticed, I mean, I don't know how accurate this will be. I'm fairly certain it's pretty accurate. I'm sure most people tell you this. But the big difference between fire and shock is during the shock phase, they're mostly damaging the other unit and like the troops, whereas during the fire, they're mostly damaging the morale. And once your unit has 0 morale, it breaks. And if it breaks too quickly, then you lose all of the units. And upgrading units increases this. Your leaders increase this. See, he's getting 2 bonus fire in this phase because his leader has got 2 more fire than I do. And he also gets the dice roll of 6. So if our armies were even right now, then he would have 8 fire on each of his units to my 0. So he'd be doing a ton of morale damage. But since I'm so much larger, he's not really doing that much. And I just killed him. Yeah, so early on in the game, shock is going to be huge because it's basically the only way of damaging units. later on, once fire starts to get really large, then you'll also be able to damage units through that, and you'll be doing tons of morale damage with it. That's the importance of cavalry, is cavalry has lots more shock early on than fire, so they end up being able to do a lot more damage early. Later in the game they become less important. That's it for the tutorial though. I'll get more videos up soon, and more in-depth ones that are a little bit less basic than this one. Thanks for watching.